Hello friends, it's been a minute since we've talked, but I'm here, I'm back, and I want to talk. Do me a favor, we're gonna do a little bit of like crowd participation here. Raise your hand if you've ever felt small. Tap on the screen if you've ever felt insignificant, and do one of these faces if you've ever felt like lost completely. Do that for me real quick. How am I supposed to do all three at the same time? Well, I'm not, okay, like do it one at a time, be safe. I'm all about safety here. The world can be a very big, scary place, and I've felt this throughout most of my life, but in general, I'm pretty chill about the fact that I'm tiny. And here's why. I've talked about this in videos past. I'd like to just sort of further delve into it here. It's what I like to call my Speck Theory, and I'm pretty sure this is something that many philosophers have done way better than me, but this is my version. This is my YouTube channel. Hi, I'm Connor, and I'm one tiny little part of a tiny little part of a tiny little part of a etc, a huge universe. I'm a real small part of that. I have been given one tiny speck of existence that is mine. I get to control it, I get to live it, I get to experience. That speck is my speck, that's mine. You may think to yourself, well, that's so tiny, I don't even care about it anymore. I don't even, like, why should I even care? Because it's so small in comparison to everything else. It's so tiny. Why should I care? And that's a fair point, you know? When you think about stuff, we most of the time care about the big stuff. We don't care about the little stuff. We don't care about all that stuff. But to be honest, when you think about it in your own world, your speck, your tiny little slice of existence is all you have. And like I said, you get to live it, you get to be in it, you get to experience. That little speck is your tiny little speck. It can be overwhelming to live in a world where so much is outside of your control. It can be very overwhelming. But at the same time, I also think it's freeing. This is my little tiny speck. This is mine. I get to do with it as I please, so I think might as well make it real dope and pretty and sparkly. And the thing is about my tiny little speck is that it's not just mine. It's not just my little speck. I'm next to a bunch of other people and their tiny little specks. You know, every person that I interact with, they're their own little speck. And every person I see, every individual I interact with, every experience that I have, it's not just about my speck, it's about all of the interplay between everybody else's specks. When you look at an image on like a screen or something, when you zoom real into that image, what do you get? You get pixels. And what is a pixel if not a speck? I've been given this little tiny slice of existence. I've been given this tiny little speck that's mine, and I get to make it as pretty as I so please. I also, within the experience of experiencing my speck, I interact with others, and if I am lucky, I get to impact those people and their little specks, and maybe I can shed some light and create a cool little tiny cluster of specks, and then as that expands, we get a nice, cool, pretty picture. I don't know if any of that made sense to you, but it's something I've been thinking about recently because I have felt a little bit lost. I have felt a little bit creatively unsure about what my path is going to be, but none of that matters. The only thing that matters is that I continue to push forward in my own life and in my own relationships and in my own experiences, trying to get better every single day with every single thing that I do. I see the people around me, people close to me having massive success, and part of me feels like I'm not doing all the things that I need to be doing, and maybe, yes, maybe I could be doing more, sure, maybe I could be doing more, but I can't control any of that. All I can control is all I can control, which is me, which is what I do, which is my reaction to the world around me, which is my effort and my light and my energy that I put out into the world. Because regardless of what's going on outside in the world, whether it's beautiful or chaotic or scary or terrible or anything like that, I still only have control over me. And that's important for me to remember in this phase of life, in this phase of trying to find out what my next steps are. That's important for me to remember. Number one, be excellent. Be an excellent person, do excellent work, just be excellent. Number two, don't let anything stop you. Don't let anything stop you. Nothing stops you. Always keep moving forward, even if you keep getting punched in the face. And finally, number three, trust the process. Because if you do those first two, you know, even if you don't end up where you think you're going to end up somewhere. And generally, if you're doing it by being excellent, you're going to end up in a place that you can be proud of. And that's something that I have to believe. That's all I got on that one. Just wanted to throw some feelings out onto the screen. If you have any thoughts or any reflections or any stories you want to tell, please leave them in the comments. I love reading your comments. Makes me very, very happy as a person. I love you guys a lot, and I'm going to get off of here. I will see you next time on Monday. Hello friends, so I'm becoming one of those YouTubers who keeps saying, sorry I haven't made a video in a while. And I don't want to be that person. That's never been who I've been while I've been on the internet, and if I have been that person, it's usually not the best sign for me creatively. So the Monday-Friday schedule is remaining for now. I will be trying my hardest to recommit to that and to yank myself out of this this rut of feeling sorry for myself creatively and all this stuff, because I make things that I enjoy, and I need to remember that. I need to remember all this stuff because it makes me happy. This makes me happy, and you guys make me happy. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.